Hello and welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and another unboxing. This is for the Toyon stem, and this is for our Ritchey Break-Away build kit. All right. Now, I really like the C260. So if you think about 360 degrees as a circle, the C260 stem is about 260 degrees of that circle, and then it has a faceplate for the other 100 degrees. Then there's a C220, so 220 degrees of coverage, and then the faceplate. And what these are doing is they are, instead of pinching the bar at 180 and 180, most of the bar is cradled nicely inside that 260 or 220. So I prefer stems that have that, by Ritchey, I should say. I don't know who else does it. The 260 stem is a little bit of a pain when you're trying to, maybe pack your bike for travel and stuff like that. So a 260 stem is a little bit of a pain. The 220 stem, like this is just fine. Okay, so you have a 220 stem going around the bar, and so the bar sits nestled inside there, and then your plate out here is whatever that is, 140 more degrees. Now, what's cool about this stem is it comes with its own top cap and bolt with a little rubber cover for the bolt head, because a lot of folks sweat all over their stuff and corrode everything. So, but remember that we almost always like to have one spacer underneath the top cap, to help secure that a little bit better. But anyway, so this is an aluminum stem. So going back to the Ritchey build, the Breakaway build, I went with aluminum handlebars. There's a video for that. The Skyline bar. I'm going with aluminum stem. And generally speaking, even when I run carbon handlebars, I will still run a Ritchey aluminum stem. I rarely run a carbon stem. The 260 Superlogic carbon stem I have on several bikes. I just think it looks cool. So, but generally speaking, I run aluminum stems on all my bikes. I've seen so many things break over time. So we got these in 6 degrees. They come in several different, let me see what they come in. Let's see. Yeah, 84. Yeah, so 84 if you drop it, raise it, drop it. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So let's look at what else are they saying is special about this stem. Sorry, I meant different lengths. So from 60 to 120. So this 120 is the longest that they make. Comes as short as 60. I'd really caution someone with riding a 60 stem on their road bike. Mountain bike stems are fairly short, but then, the fork is way out there like that, right? So, but 60, 70 stems, those are really short. 80, questionable. 90 and above, typically. But this is a very generalized statement. I don't know anything about your body, your medical history. I don't know anything about the bike geometry you're riding. These are very generalized statements. But typically 90 to 110 stem gives the bike fairly neutral handling. 120 kind of slows the handling down just a little bit, makes it more predictable. Try it, see what you think. So I like this. They call it blatt, so like black matte finish. Logos are really nice. Of course, they are in both directions. So if you decide to flip the stem one way or the other, you still have logos, and you still have logos that you can look at. So very nice. And then of course your faceplate. So I think this is just a really nice stem. The price point of the stem, $100 for an aluminum stem. You know, it's not super heavy, super light, or any of that stuff. It's just a really middle of the road stem. Now, one of the things they talk about is their different design for these. So typically what you see is a stem will have this round part, just it really defined, and then this part is so you can just see the roundness here, and then this gets skinnier. This is just a wider looking stem, so that transition from the steer tube area to the main part of it is barely noticeable. They call it a more modern design. Let me see what actual ad copy they say here. I can't find it at the moment, but anyway, the Toyon squared aesthetic that adds to the overall harmony of modern frame designs, matching its good looks with enhanced confidence and more lively feel. Okay, so there you go with that. I am really happy about this stem choice with this handlebar. So everything will match nicey nice. The WCS striping on it will be nice. And the matte black finish, the blatt finish, will be nice as well. Now the Ritchey comes in kind of like it's a gray, shiny paint scheme. So you probably could ride their classic line. I have the classic line on my Tomasini because it has a chrome fork, and it has chrome seat stays and chain stays. So I have the classic seat post, classic stem, and classic handlebar, just so it doesn't, just so it's more pleasing to the eye, right? But the black finishes are nice as well. So that's what we're going to build the Ritchey Breakaways with. Okay, so stay tuned, because I'll have some more stuff coming for these builds. I did a teaser on the Outback Breakaway, the Outback build. There is an Outback Breakaway I'm going to build as well. Actually, I just had a viewer ship me their Road Logic Breakaway that he wants his niece to get fitted up on, so we'll get a video of that bike as well. So just a lot of Ritchey stuff going on all of a sudden, but that's great. That's great. We love those bikes. And then in a few minutes, I've got a gentleman coming in with a really nice look blade. So we're going to do some work on that and hopefully shoot a bike profile video on that bike. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. And in the meantime, we'll see you up the road.